Mitch, talk us through the preparation this week. How's the week been on the practice court here?
Yeah, really good. Anytime you come out of a two-game loss in the span of 3 days, you need to bounce back in a positive way. The boys had a day off and came in ready to go. We had really good, sharp sessions. We're really precise with our little intangibles that we hadn't been doing in the games. I think we shot ourselves in the foot and lost the games. We weren't defeated by the other teams. So we took care of the little things this week and we're preparing really well ahead of tomorrow night's game.
Simon mentioned those in his post-match presser on Monday after the Adelaide game. Is that something the players addressed, a lot of the little things away from the court? Did the players specifically address that?
Yeah, look, we all knew a lot of the issues stem from us as a team, not so much more the opponents. The simple turnovers in bunches, little errors, even me throwing it into myself on the baseline, bonehead plays we sometimes call them, and at the times that we made them, they punished us. So we've taken care of the little things this week, like I spoke on before, but the good thing is we get to bounce back against the number one team in the competition and really test ourselves.
You mentioned that they're the number one team in the competition. What do you sort of see as their major strengths?
I think that the depth and the amount of talent they have on the roster, they've obviously got Big Bogey in the middle who's doing a great job of protecting the rim for them. He's also a very good facilitator, and when he gets the rebound, he's pushing the pace for them. So guys are starting to run and play really well off him. Him and Casper have got good camaraderie and chemistry together. And then you've also got guys like Sean Bruce and Daniel Kickett who have got really good chemistry as well coming off the bench. So they do have a deep roster. They're well coached. They understand, and they've got a lot of buy-in right now. So we have to try and stop a little bit of their momentum threes, their attack on the rim with guys like Newley, and limit them to one shot. If we do that, it'll put us in a good position to play defense and then run the other way.
It's your first time coming up against them. Do you feel like it's come at a good time? You've kind of had a few games now under your belt, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, look, we've played Melbourne a lot. We've played Adelaide a few times. So, we haven't played two sides in the competition just yet, and now we get to face Sydney. So anytime you get a new team, it's always a fun feeling because you got new coaches, new players to go against. You get to look at someone else's film for a change. It is a nice feeling. So we're excited to go out there and test ourselves against the best in the competition right now.
Dane got a bit of a spring in his step about the challenge it's facing him?
Dane's always got a spring in his step. Young pups are always energetic, and that's exactly what Dane is right now. So he knows he's got a big task in his hand, bows and kicks and their falls as well. So we all know that we have to step up to the plate and take another stride in the right direction, and Dane's going to be one of the first guys to do that.
With those big guys, does it give you a bit of confidence that a guy like Keith Benson can step up like he did Saturday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, Keith has an amazing role with us, and he's accepted it very openly. There's times where he's going to play a lot of minutes, and sometimes he's not. He never pouts, he never complains, he's a good teammate. Although he is quiet, he does work hard and he brings us a lot of energy. So on Saturday night he showed us just how good he can be. And then on Monday he was a little bit quieter, but we know he's going to bounce back. He's had a really good week on the track today. He was really good as well yesterday, he kicked our ass. So look, we're expecting big things from Keith this week, especially with some big centres out there for them.
What's John going to come up against when he faces off with Casper Ware?
Look, John's going to have a bunch of openings. I think Bogut does play a low centre field position. He doesn't really come in too far out to the three-point line. Where John, if we set great picks, John's going to walk into wide open shots all night and switching defenses, sometimes hard shows. So our bigs have to do a good job of getting behind the bigs head and into a low dunker or short rolls. If we do that, John's going to come out and have a field day to kind of make plays, pass, shoot the ball and be aggressive. So I'm looking for John to have a big game, as I do every day and every weekend. So he's a professional and he's going to take care of business.
Have you kept tabs on Lazada and his progress since he's been in the NBL?
Nah, he doesn't play for Southeast Melbourne, so I don't really keep too many tabs on how well other guys are going. I'm more focused on my teammates, the club, what we're doing in the community, and what we're trying to build here at Southeast Melbourne.
Did you have to do anything different this week? I mean, as captain, coming off 2 losses, or the team sort of just...
Nah, right now it's about everyone being healthy. We're still, a little bit off Ty coming back. Gibbo had an injury previously in the season, so we've got to manage that. You've got to manage certain players who are playing more minutes or less minutes and trying to get everyone to the par of what we need to be at an elite level. So, 2 losses is 2 losses. One was a close one on the buzzer where there was a few calls, then they shoot free throws and we were a little bit unlucky. So we take that one in our stride. Monday night we go out and get an old-fashioned ass whooping, and we have to go back and reassess ourselves and look each other in the eye and ourselves in the mirror at home and say, what can I do to get better? We've done that this week, and we've done a really good job. We've had a really good week on the track, and I'm actually really excited to go out there and start playing tomorrow night.
Can you tell us about your Heartland jersey? What's it about?
Yeah, look, the heartland of basketball, Southeast Melbourne, there's so many big clubs out here. There's so much support from the community. It is a bit of a country feel, and we aren't that CBD, luxury team. We grind it out, we're gritty, we're tough. And that's where the real heart and heartland comes from. So to represent everyone out in the southeast, to all the rural areas, even from my hometown of Horsham back home, it's kind of who we're playing for right now. So I think this jersey is a representation. It's really cool. I actually really like it. It's a really cool design, and something I hope a lot of fans go out there and get themselves for the next few weeks.